be my Abraham. If you wanna be my woman, I will try to be your man. Be my Abraham, and I will give in to your every unreasonable demand. You drive me mad, but I'm glad you're so bad for me, 'cause there's no doubt I'm far worse for you than you could ever be for me. You're the best I've ever had, my brightest star. You can kill me with your kisses, or be my new Miss Near Misses. Be my present, be my past, just be you, that's all I ask. My broken heart will be much wholer than the rotten hole I had. And if God exists, you would pass straight through St. Peter's Gate with just one flutter of an eyelash. Make no mistake, Johnny Cash, the man in black, happened to reincarnate. Such a fine lass, too great an ask for him to articulate. Be my Abraham, if you wanna be my woman, I will try to be your man. Be my Abraham, and I will give in to your every unreasonable demand. Be my Abraham, I will gladly offer myself as a sacrificial lamb. Be my Abraham, you made me smile for the first time, but I find it so hard to be more than I am. Be my Abraham, 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 be my Abraham. You almost make me wanna be a good man. One, two, three, four. I got there at 7:45 and I was feeling fine. I had some dodgy discount beer and a glass of wine. Then the chemicals arrived and I had a line. Suddenly the walls were caving in on my mind. Oh my God, what have I done? What is this mess I have become? I think I feel another wobble coming on. I think I feel another wobble coming on. I think I feel another wobble coming on. Suddenly this party don't seem like fun. After a little while I got over it. I just needed some time and another hit of some random chemical I just found. Suddenly the whole will start spinning round and around and around and around. Oh my God, what have I done? What is this mess I have become? I think I feel another wobble coming on. I think I feel another wobble coming on. I think I feel another wobble coming on. Suddenly this party don't seem like fun. Maybe it's time I pack the chemicals in. That would be the most logical decision. But suddenly a new buzz arrives on the scene, a whole brand new method of doing my head in. Oh my God, what have I done? What is this mess I have become? I think I feel another wobble coming on. I think I feel another wobble coming on. I think I feel another wobble coming on. Suddenly this party don't seem like fun. I think I feel another wobble coming on. I think I feel another wobble coming on. I think I feel another wobble coming on. Suddenly this party don't seem like fun. Frankenstein's monster wants a bride. Frankenstein's monster wants a bride. Frankenstein's monster wants a bride. Whose limbs are bent, whose brain is fried. Nobody knows what they're running from. His eyes are pale, his nose is wrong. He seems to be freakishly strong, 'cause he's been playing the one-armed bandit for far too long. Frankenstein's monster wants a bride. Frankenstein's monster wants a bride. Frankenstein's monster wants a bride. Whose limbs are bent, whose brain is fried. He spent too long in the ice and snow with his overactive libido. He feels like his balls are about to explode. Pornographic visions on overload. Frankenstein's monster wants a bride. Frankenstein's monster wants a bride. Frankenstein's monster wants a bride. Whose limbs are bent, whose brain is fried. He's gonna kill the doctor's missus if the doctor dare dismiss his lustful appetite for romance. To save your souls and give this freak a chance. Frankenstein's monster wants a bride. 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 Whose limbs are bent, whose brain is fried. Said move a little closer. I figured I might as well make the most of any affection I've got coming my way. She said this is serious, unfortunately no leaning for a kiss. She said I've got something important I need to say. She said I want to start by saying how much I've enjoyed this time together we've spent, and how close I've felt to you these past few weeks. And how no matter how what I say next might hurt, I want you to be certain that you will always be very precious to me. It's the talk. it 20 times before, and I'd rather not hear it anymore. But nevertheless, here's the talk. Now I didn't realise how much I meant to you before, and I was dumb to try and ignore the obvious signs that I can now detect. Cause no matter what might have happened between us, I don't want to mislead you, because I truly appreciate how the two of us connect. It's just that I feel so comfortable around you, I get carried away sometimes, it's true, but I wouldn't want to ruin our special friendship. Because apparently being too relaxed and feeling safe and having a laugh is not conducive to a good relationship. It's the talk. I've heard it 20 times before, and I'd rather not hear it anymore. But nevertheless, it's the talk. She said you must think I'm a right bitch to so cruelly dismiss any touchy-feely moments we might have shared. But still, despite this fact, I just don't see you like that. But nevertheless, I want you to know that I will always care. I'm sure you'll meet someone someday who'll see you for who you are, and when you do, don't ever let them get away. Cause I wouldn't touch you with a barge pole, I'd rather go out with some arsehole who thinks being kind and sensitive is gay. It's the talk. I've heard it 20 times before, and I'd rather not hear it anymore. But nevertheless, it's the talk. It's the talk. I've heard it 20 times before, and I'd rather not hear it anymore. But nevertheless, here's the talk. Once was a man, lived on an island. Had many dreams, many plans, so he took him to the mainland. He built a flying bicycle that flew straight as an arrow. But no one believed what they saw, after all he was no Leonardo. Could he be just maybe one of the last pioneers, changing the world with ideas? Or just some spaced out madman, justifying his existence with a disturbing persistence? His next great step was the AIDS epidemic. He developed a cure using monkey manure. So the powers that be decided to test it, and though it worked perfectly, it just wasn't cost effective. Could he be just maybe one of the last pioneers, changing the world with ideas? Or just justifying his existence with a disturbing persistence? As he got older, he developed a chip on his shoulder. What did it take to convince the world of his intelligence? So he built a ray gun and pointed it at the sun. If you can't beat them, join them, and feeling that, why not destroy them? Could he be just maybe one of the last pioneers, changing the world with ideas? Or just some mystifying his existence with a disturbing persistence. Ba-da, 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 da-da, da-da-da, 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 for a laugh, I'm off to get pissed. It turned out just the other night that all those bastard Scientologists were right. It gave John Travolta quite a fright. He screamed, "Bugger me, it's really true, oh Jesus fucking Christ." L. Ron Hubbard came out from his cupboard and declared himself the king of animals, humans, land and sea and every fucking thing. With that Murdoch cheers with the funny eyes as his queen and deputy. The new world order had arrived. It was to be run by minor celebrities. It turned out just the other night that all those bastard Scientologists were right. They brought L. Ron Hubbard back to life. He screamed, "Bugger me, it's really true, I'm just like fucking Christ." And so came the dawning of a new age, in which for some reason actors were the highest paid and valued far above doctors and teachers and real lifesavers. Thank Christ, there's hope at last. Mission Impossible 4 will save us. It turned out just the other night that all those bastard Scientologists were right. It gave John Travolta quite a fright. He screamed, "Bugger me, it's really true, oh Jesus fucking Christ." Jesus fucking Christ. If L. Ron Hubbard was right, maybe Saturday Night Fever 2 was really alright. When I was only a little soldier, I needed someone to hang on to. But now I'm older, I need no shoulder. I may be colder, but I see through the little lies you try to hang on to. When all you want to do is hold her, well I don't need you. I used to sniff glue, but that shit only gives you spots. And I have something far more appealing. I will be singing while you rot. The world can always wait. You must accept your fate. needed someone to hang on to, but now I'm older, I need no shoulder. I may be colder, but I see through the little lies you try to hang on to, when all you want to do is hold her. Well, I don't need you, I used to sniff glue, but that shit doesn't do a lot. And so I smiled at you, just like your child used to. But who's that freak stood right behind you? Some honey chap with a pointed staff and an autograph tattoo for two. Now I've seen magic and I've seen mystics, but all that shit leaves me kinda pessimistic. Cause if that's what I've gotta do to get up there, I ain't got a hope, and that don't seem fair. Cause I've tried all my life to be a good person. I may be on the lazy side, but there could be worse things. I'm no rainbow warrior or forest elf, but I've always tried my hardest just to be myself. But I ain't going to space, I ain't going to space. All you other clever motherfuckers are, but I ain't going to space. A long time ago in the Garden of Eden, Eve had a bite of fruit, and that's how we got evil. But if I'm going to hell for having a snack, I feel shortchanged, I want my money back. I ain't going to space, I ain't going to space. All you other clever motherfuckers are, but I ain't going to space. I'll be last in line for the resurrection. If God is my witness, get me some witness protection. I've done a lot of bad things I'd rather not mention. I'm the friggin' Antichrist, get me Van Helsing. I ain't going to space, I ain't going to space. All you other clever motherfuckers are, but I ain't going to space. I ain't going to space, I ain't going to space. All you other clever motherfuckers are, but I ain't going I'm broken hearted. My head is in a vice. I've just stumbled on a new emotion, but it's not very nice. I've got every new illusion, and all the old ones twice. I'm a monkey, lost in heaven, free blind mice. Keep on smiling, keep on smiling, keep on smiling. I've been looking for a new direction, but all I see is clouds in need of some affection. But there's nobody around to give me all the right injections, to put my arms around. I might get an erection, but I try to keep it down. I try to keep on smiling, keep on smiling, keep on smiling. I'd love to meet somebody who could look right into me and pull out all the bad bits and set the good bits free. They'd sort me out, I'd sort them back. We'd put this whole damn world to rights. A bit like looking in a mirror, but with a bra, knickers and tights. Keep on smiling, keep on smiling, keep on smiling. Worse things have happened at sea. Turn that frown upside down. It might never happen. When I was 10, at a school assembly, we had to get up, tell our classmates what we wanted to be. When I told them my ambition, they all took the piss. A part-time pub comedian and novelist. But as the jokes grew tired and I grew a little older, I compromised my dreams and rock and roll took over. But now I want my last shot at immortality. I wanna write a great novel all about me. I was thinking about writing a book. I was thinking about one day maybe buying a fuck. I was thinking about writing a book. I was thinking about one day maybe buying a fuck. I was thinking about writing a book. I was thinking about one day maybe buying a fuck. I was thinking about writing a book. Now sex is something that I've never found easy. Maybe I'm a little shy or just too sleazy, but all my male friends seem to think I'm gay, while all the girls spend their time running away. But maybe if I got myself a prostitute, I might tap into some kind of an inner truth. Like sex is essentially just humping me. Romance is dead, but life is sweet. I was thinking about riding a book. I was thinking about one day maybe buying a fuck. I was thinking about riding a book. I was thinking about one day maybe buying a fuck. I was thinking about riding a book. I was thinking about one day maybe buying a fuck. I was thinking about riding a book. So maybe I will never be a Bukowski or a Hemingway or Neil Cassidy. But if I had dirty sex with a pro, I might tap into something they all know and finally write my masterpiece or get my rocks off at least. 'Cause one thing has to be true, whatever. Books are good, but sex is better. I was thinking about writing a book. I was thinking about one day maybe buying a fuck. I was thinking about writing a book. I was thinking about one day maybe buying a fuck. I was thinking about writing a book. I was thinking about one day maybe buying a fuck. I was thinking about writing a book. New York City suicide. I think it was in Brighton the last time I tried, but I came real close, hell I even cried. New York City suicide. It was with a Russian that I spent the first night, a real swell guy and awful polite. We went to see the Times Square lights, but I was sweating like a rapist, I was so uptight. We went for a burger, fries and a beer. I was trying to be nice, but I was full of fear. I kept thinking that he figured I was queer, and I may at any point take him up the rear. New York City suicide. I think it was in Brighton the last time I tried, but I came real close, hell I even cried. New York City suicide. The next day was with my mama on a cruise ship. We had some plain potato chips, but all I could think about were pussies and dicks. By the time I chilled out, it was time to split. Later on, the ATMs were fucking up. It seemed like a conspiracy or some such guff, but thankfully with foresight I had saved enough for a trip to the museum and some food stuff. New York City suicide. I think it was in Brighton the last time I tried, but I came real close, hell I even cried. New York City suicide. On the final day I took myself to Brooklyn Bridge. It seemed like the best place to finish it, but then my heart was filled with cowardice, so instead I hit a bar and a bob and missed. Later on the metro train, there was violence and chaos raging in my brain. It seemed like I was driving the whole world insane. I made it back alive, but I was smoking again. New York City suicide. I think it was in Brighton the last time I tried, but I came real close, hell I even cried. New York City suicide. 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 Call on my fairy godmother, she's not in no. Call on my elder brother, he speaks my lingo. Tell him all about my enormous difficulties between fictional truth and reality. But no matter how much we chatter, nothing gets better. It always gets back to my limited ideas of love, life and death. And if anyone asks, no, I haven't died yet. But what does that mean? And who's got the answer? Am I unclean or just a disaster? Asked my best friend, she said it's sex you're after, but that seems further away than Kamchatka. And no matter how much we chatter, nothing gets better. It always gets back to my limited ideas of love, life and death. And if anyone asks, no, I haven't died yet. I misinterpreted the tiniest mistake, which for all concerned does tend to irritate. Then I feel my pupils start to dilate. Ask me how I am feeling, alright but not that great. And no matter how much we chatter, nothing gets better. It always gets back to my limited ideas of love, life and death. And if anyone asks, no, I haven't died yet. Am I a Buddhist or spiritual masochist? It's no use asking my sexy psychologist. She'll just say my dark thoughts are due to cannabis. You're cute, but that doesn't stop me being mad as tits. And no matter how much we chatter, nothing gets better. It always gets back to my limited ideas of love, life and death. And if anyone asks, no, I haven't died yet. I haven't died yet. I haven't died.